Welcome guys, welcome everyone to this video, to this session where I will be talking about, I just want to open your eyes and your hearts up to what happened on Usdcad last week. How Usdcad reacted from key levels, then created a CRT. We looked for confirmation and it was a blast trade. So I just want to open your eyes to how that particular buy happened on Usdcad. I know every one of us know what I trade. I trade Slk, which is structure, liquidity, and key levels. These are the three things I trade: structure, liquidity, and key levels. What most people need now is just these three things. I know what you need is just these three things to be profitable. You don't need any other thing. You don't need indicators and you don't need to be doing guesswork, right? Just structure, liquidity, and key levels, and you are good, right? And a lot of traders, they struggle not because the market is hard, but because their foundation is very, very weak. And you can't master entries if you don't understand direction, right? You can't master entries if you don't understand direction. And what helps you to understand direction is market structure. That is the foundation. That is the king in trading. You need to understand market direction. You need to understand market structure. Once your foundation is weak, once your foundation is weak, you don't expect to have a solid understanding of trading, because market structure is more like the foundation and our basic knowledge in trading. If you understand it, you are very, very much good to go. So Slk is simply what? Looking for liquidity close to key levels, then subjecting it to structure. That is basically what Slk means. We are looking for liquidity close to key levels and we are subjecting it toward structure. If you look at Usdcad, we could literally say that Usdcad is very, very bullish, right? We could say Usdcad is bullish. If we look at our line chart, very simple, you see what Usdcad is doing. What is Usdcad doing? It's breaking above highs. These are recent structure here, right? The Usdcad broke this high, then possibly we might be expecting it to go break this other high, right? So that is what Usdcad is currently doing. It's currently what? Bullish. This is our basic understanding now, right? So as a trader, the first thing you need to do once you open the chart is that you need to understand the direction of the market. You need to have your own personal bias before even thinking about entries. First of all, your bias needs to be correct. Your market direction needs to be correct. And that is why you need to understand what? Structure, right? Before you could even put any other things in place, right? First of all, you need to have a bias, because you cannot just come into the chart and start buying or selling randomly. So how do you build your bias? How do you build your bias? This is how I build my own bias personally. First of all, I go to the monthly time frame. After I've indicated or I've known the direction of the market, I go to the monthly time frame, look out for how price rejected from either a key level or from a monthly high or low and closed above. I want to see a rejection and a closure on the monthly time frame. Then I drop to my weekly time frame. I look for either breakouts or what? Liquidity sweep and break of structure, right? From there, I drop one time frame lower to my daily time frame. Same thing, repeated process, right? I look out for also breakouts or liquidity sweep and break of structure. On the 4 hours, the same thing, just repeated process. Look out for break of structure, liquidity sweep and break of structure, or the most recent breakout. This is just repeated process, not just planning, or not just trading patterns, but I'm trading logic, repeating the same thing over and over again. I'm not trying to bring something new, but I'm repeating same thing over and over again. So what do we see on the monthly time frame? What I saw on the monthly time frame was that on Usdcad on the monthly time frame, there was a rejection from this open close key level that was disrespected multiple times, right? First of all, price swept this monthly low, this low here. Price swept this liquidity here, and immediately price swept it. It came to this open close key level, rejected from that open close key level, and closed above that key level. So price is now telling us that, see you, I'm going bullish very, very soon. But this is not the only thing you should look out for. Make sure you check my other time frame and see whether we are in alignment. Are we in alliance? Because if we are not in alliance, we cannot stand, and it might be that we are not the one that's going to suffer it. The trader is the person that is going to suffer it, right? Because the market is not a human being. The market doesn't have emotions. It doesn't care about you, right? You just want to do two things. Number one, you want to seek out liquidity, clear liquidity, sweep out liquidity, and number two, rebalance and hold imbalance at a specific pricing level. That's the two things price is interested in doing. It does not care about you. It does not care about your bias. It does not care whether you want to buy or you want to sell. Price will do what it wants to do. It moves at its own will, right? So from the monthly time frame, price cleared out that liquidity, rejected from this open close key level, and closed above. I drop one time frame to my weekly time frame. What do I see from the weekly chart? What I'm seeing from the weekly chart is that there was a breakout from this particular level here. The weekly gave us a breakout. Weekly gave us a breakout. Then I dropped one time frame to the daily. I saw something very, very interesting last week. What was this interesting something I saw? What I saw was that I saw a 1 day candle range theory, 1 day CRT. What I saw was that price already swept this low, right? And closed above. Price swept this low and closed above. Not just closed above, I think it's rejected from a key level. I don't think it's from this particular key level. It also rejected from this key level here. Are you seeing how we're building our buyers now? Right? From the monthly time frame, we saw price swept liquidity, rejected from a key level and closed above. From the weekly time frame, we saw a weekly breakout. Then from the daily time frame, we are seeing this now, a daily CRT. Price swept the low. Then what are we expecting price to go and do? We're expecting price to go sweep this high now, right? That's what we are expecting price to go and do. Since price swept this low, that's the concept of CRT. Most people, they just trade pattern, they don't trade logic. Whenever they see CRT, they say, yes, this is the time for us to buy, right? Whenever they see CRT, they say, this is the time for us to buy, or this is the time for us to sell, because we have bullish CRT and bearish CRT, right? So they don't know the logic behind this CRT formation, and that's what I want to teach you in this video. So the moment we saw the low of this CRT taken, we have to move to our 4 hours time frame, because this is the daily time frame. So we move one time frame lower, to the 4 hours. What are we looking out for in the 4 hours time frame? What we are actually looking out for in the 4 hours time frame is what? Either liquidity sweep and a break of structure, or the most recent breakout. What did price do? This was what price did. Price swept liquidity and what? Broke structure. Price swept liquidity. Price first of all gave us this particular breakout here. Price gave this breakout, then this what? Break of structure. What's the use of break of structure? Break of structure is just to confirm that price is about to change its direction, right? Price is about to move from bearish to bullish, or from bullish to bearish. Then whenever we see a breakout, it further confirms that break of structure. So after, most likely we want to see a breakout afterwards, a break of structure. So after a break of structure, we want to see a breakout, because that breakout further confirms the direction of that break of structure. So what do we see from the 4 hours time frame? We saw that price what? Swept this liquidity here, then broke structure from this level. But before that break of structure, it gave a breakout, right? So now we already confirmed the daily direction. 4 hours has confirmed that what? Our daily time frame is truly bullish. But we don't just want to buy randomly from any zone or from any key level. We want to buy based on logic, right? We want to know what we are doing in the market, right? So we still need to what? Move one time frame lower to what? The 2 hours time frame, because the 2 hours time frame and the 1 hour time frame is the time frame that we are most likely going to be using for our confirmations, right? For our confirmation entry. We don't want to enter randomly from any key level, but we want to confirm everything. So what do we see? We're actually expecting price to buy from this key level, but then price does what it wants to do, right? So what we saw was that price already gave us an intel that is bullish. Then what do we see price do now? Price actually came back down to this V-shaped key level, reacted from that key level, and closed above. After price reacted from that key level, we don't want to take price. We want to use a confirmation entry. But if you want to enter from this particular level here, it would have still be better, right? That would be a better move. Maybe enter from this particular level. Our stop loss at this low, 8 pips stop loss. Then our target at this CRT high here. This would have been a very good risk to reward, which is about 6 RR, 5.8 risk to reward, right? So this would have been a very nice one, but we don't want to enter from the main level, right? We want to seek out for confirmation. And how do you know your confirmation? How do you use your confirmation entry? This is basically how I use my confirmation entries, right? So number one, either I want to see an engulfing candle on either the 2 hours time frame or the 1 hour time frame, or I want to see 2 hours breakout or break of structure. This is how I basically use my confirmation entries. If I don't see this, I don't want to trade. So after price rejected and closed from this 2 hours V-shaped key level, check it, that's V-shaped key level. After price rejected and closed above, what we saw was that price gave a break of structure to the upside. This is a confirmation, right? These are first confirmation. Price rejected from this particular level and what? Sorry, not reject. Price break out or break structure from this particular level. There was a break of structure from this 2 hours level here. And what we saw was that price just tapped into it from the 2 hours and what bought to the upside. But if we drop one time frame lower, we'll see our liquidity at that particular level. What do we see? Immediately price broke structure, it formed a single candle liquidity. This was a single candle liquidity that price formed from this level, right? And price used this level to buy. So this was where our first buy happened. So our entry would have been from this particular level here. Entry would have been from this particular level, then stop loss probably this low here, this particular level would have been 5 pips stop loss, then target at this CRT high. We could see that if you use confirmation entry, your risk to reward will be much more higher than when you enter from the main zone. You see, when we entered from this main zone, our risk to reward was just I think around 6 RR. It was just around 6 R. But leveraging our confirmation entries, we'll see that we had a much more higher risk to reward, which is about 8 risk to reward, 8 RR. So that was how that was what Usdcad presented. That was the first thing, or the first entry it presented. So the second entry Usdcad presented, you could also follow this up. Then you could see much more entries from the lower time frame, but I don't want to just fill your head with so much things, right? So what do we see after price rejected from this particular key level here, which is a 4 hours key level, also a 2 hours key level? What we saw that 4 hours give to us a break of structure, which was from this particular level. 4 hours gave us a break of structure, which was from this particular level here, a break of structure from this level, right? After that break of structure, price rejected. You could see multiple rejection from this key level. So break of structure, right? Move one time frame lower. So if we move one time frame lower, what we are going to see is that price created multiple key levels here. There was a key level here, price tried to break it, rejected and closed below. Key level, price tried to break it, rejected and closed. This other key level, price tried to break it, and what did price do? Price broke it. I'm just sharing my personal thought process, right? This is a personal thought process all on what Usdcad did last week. So price later broke above that level after trying multiple times to break this high. Price later broke above that level. Then what did we see price do? Price came back, tapped into it, but we'll move one time frame lower to see what price did. What did price do? If we refine this entry now, you see that price used this as a liquidity. Price used this as a liquidity, right? Then use this particular level. We could still say this level, if we refine, is going to be this level. Price used this level, or even possibly this or V-shaped key level also, but still it's still fine. Then price bought from that level. So our entry would have been from this level, and SL would have been either year or year below this week here, or this particular level, 5 pips, right? Target would have been this high, although price did around almost 7R, but target would have been this particular high here. You could see what price did, right? So that's how you could use these simple 3 things: SLK, structure, liquidity, and key levels, to your advantage. Leverage these on your MT5 and you'll be in for a lot of cash, right? So I hope you watched till this part, and please, I just want you to help me like and also subscribe and also share this the video to your loved ones. If you want their progress in trading, you just need to do this. Just help me share the link to other people. So thank you for watching. I still remain Jeytrades.